Duh, duh, duh. What am I even doing? Hello and welcome to this new show, the Sports News. It's me, Mario. And by the way, this new carpet catches like every single footprint. Look, footprint after footprint. You can literally see prints of a foot. Yeah, that's why they call a footprint. Joined on this new couch, which as of filming, we only got a couple hours ago, which is hard as nails, by the way, at the moment. And we're also joined by Luigi Mario, down there, who's going to be talking about other things that I don't, of course. Anyways, so, well, let's start off with the Premier League then. West Ham, arguably the surprising result from yesterday, with keeping on to a 1-1 draw with Manchester City. There was arguably a handball in the process of Michail Antonio's bicycle kick goal, which put them 1-0 up, but the goal was given nonetheless. Phil Foden equalised in the second half, and now I can imagine a lot of City fans are questioning why Pep Guardiola did not start Phil Foden. He made a huge impact. They were so good in the second half, but just unlucky to not get a second goal. I'm going to turn to Luigi for Fulham versus Crystal Palace. Luigi? Yes, it was a 2-1 fixture where we got a first goal for a club, for Crystal Palace, with Riedewald in the 8th minute to open up the scoring. Zaha made it 2-0 quite a long time later, and then not Chris Kamara, he works for Sky Sports. Oh, goodness me. So, So, Kamara originally had a yellow card for that red, but it was checked by VAR and it was given as a straight red. And Tom Kearney in the 95th minute scored a screamer. Imagine having him in your fantasy team, only for him to lose points because he conceded 2 goals, but then to score 5 points or 4 with that screamer, eh? It's kind of annoying. I think they should give her... Oh, that Newcastle kid was for a planned TikTok. Now there's this, which is better. That type of thing, because they make the same kit every year. But yes, here are the goal scorers, if you're wondering. And the sisters. Anyways, let's have a look. What was next on the list? Just having a quick looky. And it was Manchester United versus Chelsea. I'm going to let my friend Mario report this one. Yes, it was meant to be the biggest game and so exciting. A lot of goals because Chelsea can't defend very well. But no, 0 goals, 0-0. And Thiago Silva stopping Edison Cavani from scoring. And I think they had a chat after the end of the fixture as well. Not sure about what, but I just saw it on TikTok. And, yeah. So, basically, so it was a 0-0 draw, but Edouard Mendy made 3 fantastic stops, one with his foot and 2 sensational dives, which looked like they were in, especially the one in the second half. It literally looked like it was going in the top corner. We also didn't match of the day of this morning, otherwise I would think it was a terrible game, because we don't really watch 0-0 games. Yeah, you do sometimes see goalkeeping masterclasses, and you did from Edouard Mendy, but Chelsea didn't have really many shots to get her, thingy. So, yeah. And then Liverpool, Sheffield United. You might have just seen it as this iPad zooms past that screen that it ended 2-1 to Liverpool. Shall I report it? Yeah, go on. I've got Mane on my fantasy football team and he got me 16 points because of his 2 assists and I was the captain in my team. So, yeah. Sheffield United had the controversial penalty decision. Do you think it was a penalty? He won the ball. It was in the box. Like, I will not doubt that. But I will doubt how it was a penalty. Because he won the ball. So, I don't think it was a penalty. Don't even think it was really a proper foul. So the first goal was from that penalty from Burge in the 13th minute. And then in the 41st minute, Firmino jumped after Aaron Ramsdale couldn't clear a shot to slot one into the back of the net. So yeah, it's going to be away form this season that's terrible for them, for Firmino now, isn't it? And then Jota with a header in the 64th minute, 2 minutes after Salah had the goal disallowed, went and got the winner. Mane got both assists, but because Fantasy Football said that Mane got 2 assists, but BBC thinks he only got 1. Mental. So yeah, now in other news from other countries. I'm going to let Luigi report this. The 245th El Clasico was played, and behind me you can see Luka Modric striking one into the back of the net to seal the game in the 90th minute. But it started off with Valverde opening up the scoring in the 5th minute, and Fati equalising 3 minutes later. But then a penalty in the second half, I've forgotten the minute, was slotted in by Sergio Ramos past Pedro Neto. Has Marc-Andre ter Stegen got an injury or something? I haven't really been checking, so I don't know. And then Luka Modric, as you can see, slot that home in the 90th minute to make it 3-1. And that was that. In other news in Spain, start off with Scotland. So yeah, Kilmarnock 0, Hibernian 1. Motherwell 4, Ross County 0. St Johnstone 0, Dundee United 0. St Mirren Hamilton Academical was postponed. No one cares. And then all of these fixtures, just pause the video and have a look at them, because I can't be bothered reading them all. League 1. Not many thrillers, eh? Ooh, Sunderland got beaten by Portsmouth, and Wigan drew with Plymouth. And League 2. Ooh. Thrashing by Newport honour Bradford. Bolton draw. Exeter win 3-1. Just a few outpicks, there's a few that I need to show you. Yeah, there you go. And then qualifying. I'm just going to show you them all slowly. Just scrolling. Brackley Town thrashed Marks United. And Marine, yes Marine. I come from Liverpool and that club is in Crosby. Well, I don't actually come from Liverpool, I come from Italy obviously, but I have an American accent for some reason. But yeah, we're in Liverpool. Marine is also in Liverpool. So yeah, it's good to see them doing well. FC United of Manchester beating Guiseley. Eastleigh, Weston-super-Mare. Our match cancelled. Poor Kings Lynn and Notts County. Do not call Forest Notts. Leiston 2, Barnet 3. Malden Tiptree, strange name. Solihull Moors, that's Wrexham 4-0. They beat Wrexham, Yeovil not too long ago. Stafford Rangers 1, Scommsdale United 4. 7-6 win for Chesterfield on penalties. Tonbridge Angels to West Taunton 5-0. Ooh, Yeovil Town wins 7-6 on penalties themselves. National League North fixtures, only a few being played. And 2 National League South fixtures. Scottish Championship, ooh, Queen of the South get thrashed. Scottish League 1 and Scottish League 2. Let's give you a better look at Scottish League 2. Lowland League. That one Cymru League game even. Irish Premiership. Irish Premier Division. And the Spanish La Liga. Right. So above at the top is obviously Barca versus Real. We've already talked about that. We've also got Osasuna versus Athletic Bilbao. Osasuna won 1-0. Sevilla get beaten by Eibar. Peter Lim, go home. And also Gracia out. And Atletico Madrid beat Real Betis 2-0. I think Suarez scored, I'm not sure. I'm going to have a look now. He sure did. Oh, Real Betis, we're down to 10 men now. Scroll all the way down. We're almost there. And not quite. Oh, he just passed it. So yeah. So that's it for Spanish La Liga. Well, let's have a look at the Bundesliga. Union Berlin 1, Freiburg 1, Mainz 2, Mönchengladbach 3, Bayern Munich 5, Frankfurt 0. You might already know that one. Leipzig 2, Hertha Berlin 1, Borussia Dortmund 3, Schalke 0. Of course they were going to win the Revier Derby. Okay, Serie A. Atalanta 1, Sampdoria 3, Genoa 2, Inter Milan 2. Genoa 0, Inter Milan 2 even, sorry. I think Lukaku scored in that. Lazio 2, Bologna 1. And then over in Ligue 1 is Lorient 0, Marseille 1. and a team they beat, PSG, won 4-0 against Ajan. And then the Austrian Bundesliga, no one cares, Belgium First Division A, Brazilian Serie A, and of course, Vizzy will go into more detail about that later. Alright, Greek Super League, Norwegian Eliteserien, Portuguese Primeira Liga, Russian League, Swedish Allsvenskan, Swiss Super League, Turkish League, and the MLS. And that's all from that summary. Back to you, Mariam. And Luigi's just gone away to get his phone. I wonder why. Let's talk to him about the Eredivisie, and then we'll call it today. Oh, hello. I'd like to report a murder. VV Venlo. The entire squad for VV Venlo. Yeah, those were all literally murdered on the pitch yesterday by Ajax, specifically by that Traore fella. Yeah, they won 13-0. And he scored 5 of the goals. Come on, that's just football. But yes, as I said, VV Venlo got beaten by Ajax 13-0, breaking the Eredivisie record for the biggest win in its history. And not only that, the record was originally set by a 12-1 loss by Vitesse, also against Ajax. So yeah, Ajax breaking their own record, setting new history in the Eredivisie. That's it for today. And as I like to say for hello, it also works for thank you and goodbye for some reason. It feels like this Italian word, it just makes sense. But it's from me, Mario, and me, Luigi Mario. Ciao, goodbye. Even though that means hello, but it just makes sense. Breaking news, no one cares.